Capricorn, hello. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to your reading. This is for December 2020, Sun, Moon, Rising and Ascending for Capricorn. If the reading doesn't resonate, you can also look at the reading that is in the placement of your Mercury, which is your communication, or your Venus for love. If you don't know what that means, if you don't know where those placements are, you can look at the link down below in the description where it says free natal chart, where you can actually get a free natal chart, which is absolutely beautiful and detailed. It shows you where those placements are, and you can look at those readings. Also in the description is a link for AC Digital Marketing Solutions, which is my amazing best friend that does all my graphic design and social media management for me. So if you need any of those amazing things done, then contact her directly, AC Digital Marketing Solutions. All right. So for your December 2020 reading, Capricorn, remember it is a general reading, so take what resonates. If you are cross-watching, cross-watch with positive intentions. For all of you supporting me, thank you. Welcome back. If you're first time to the channel, welcome. My name is Adrian. I'm an intuitive healer. I practice holistic wellness, and I'm also a spiritual regression hypnosis practitioner. All right. So the first deck that I'm using today for you, I'm going to look at we're looking at love. And Capricorn, we're looking at your recent past, what brought you to where you currently are, what are your current energies, what is coming towards you based on your current energy, and also what is the overall energy. And then I'm going to finish off for you with an oracle card. All right. I love this deck. This is, it's called the Deviant MUSE Tarot. And there's a link for all the different decks that I use. I just put them all down below in the description because I get sometimes, I'm asked what decks are you using. So I put those links down below for you all to check out. And one of my beautiful subscribers actually gave me this deck as a gift, which I thought was such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. For all of you others that always like, share, comment, subscribe, I'd like to thank you very much for that. And let's see what we got. Let's see what we got from this beautiful deck that was given to me. So, in the recent past, there's the Wheel of Fortune. So things started out pretty perfect. Okay? That's a pretty perfect start over there. A lot of promise over there of how well things could actually be. Okay? So, let's see what's happening from there. Did things continue to go well? Did they go a little bit south? Are they going more north? What's going on here? Okay, there's a card that kind of flipped over there. I want to see which it is. The Five of Pentacles. This is interesting. I'm going to draw you another card for your current energy. Not the three that just fell out. This could be one of those situations actually where you could be building a friendship with someone that's slowly developing into love without you even realizing so. Two of Cups, yeah. A friend might be about to sort of propose to you, offer you their cup of love, say, how about this? This person comes across with quite strong intentions. They're not like subtly coming around like they're like, I want you, And I just saw 333 there on the time, which is also about stability. Okay, so this is quite confusing you, and the cards are going around the way they're going around right now. This is a little confusing. I kind of feel that this is catching you a little bit off your game. You're like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Is this the best thing to do for me? Five of Wands going forward. A lot of thinking, a lot of, I didn't see this coming. Do I actually want this? I don't think I want this. Overall energy, the Hermit. Don't make a decision right away. Okay? So we got the Hermit in your overall energy. So Wheel of Fortune, recent past, things started off really, really pretty well. So this could be maybe that you initially maybe liked someone and then thought, oh, you were just going to be friends, sort of maybe broke your heart when they weren't as interested as you were. Or you already have something there with someone nice. And now where you currently are, this connection sort of sneaks up on you. You know, you didn't really see this one coming. This is one of those, boom, suddenly here it is. And this person's coming towards you with quite a lot of ferocity. You know, they're like, listen, when I look at you, I like what I see, you know. But this is also, I feel that it's a bit of a, almost like over the top sort of like proposal, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. I mean, we're going to look at it. There are some concerns though. I almost feel like you may have somebody coming across you and they're coming with such force that you almost feel like, you know, that you don't have a choice in the matter. And whilst you might not be completely closed to the idea of, you know, spending quality and beautiful time with this person, you might not yet be ready to be completely intimate with this person, you know. And that is sort of like 5 of Wands there going forward, where a lot of the concerns are coming in, sort of like, now what, now what, now what. All right, let us clarify the situation for you. We're going to use the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck to confirm it. So we're going with the Hermit first. King of Swords is the first card that comes out for you there in your clarification. So maybe you don't want to be too fast with this, you know, sort of just saying no, 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 no. All right. Let's see what is going on. Okay, so that's 2 cards. So what we have here for you is, oh, the way I put those cards down, the King of Swords, the 3 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands. Now, for those of you, especially that's finding yourself slapped right in the middle of the situation, I'm going to tell you now what you probably don't want me to tell you. This is your connection. You know, I feel that on a level you know this. This could also be one of those situations where we've got such a good thing going with somebody, you know, such a good affinity on a friendship sort of level, that you don't sort of want to risk that for, you know, a more sort of like romantic connection that may not actually work out. Now, on the one sense here, you know, with the King of Wands, let's say, you know, with the Hermit next to the King of Wands, this is about, you know, don't, it's almost like, you know, don't just go ahead and say no. Don't just cut this connection off. All right. Don't just underestimate the fact that this could actually work. There could actually be incredible potential over here right now. And I do feel that there's more to reveal in this situation to you where you currently are. And it's also like it is kind of actually revealing a lot of itself at this particular point in time already. All right. So whereas you might have been like, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no, you know, you might actually get into a space where it's almost like your mind is beginning to change if you can give this, you know, a fair chance. Now, listen to me when I say this. I'm not saying don't do anything so that, you know, eventually you just kind of, you know, get fed up and just go into it. What the guidance is here is to not just say no right away. All right? Don't just say no and cut the connection off. Wait and see what could actually happen. Maybe you've got the wrong end of the stick over here, you know, and because I also feel that that you might be seeing dragons here, okay, when there's actually more like butterflies. All right, so it's kind of like seeing you know, seeing butterflies for dragons, which is interesting. I want to write this down. Seeing butterflies for dragons. That is going to be the title of your definitely going to be the title of your video. So with the Wheel of Fortune in the recent past, so you all met. Okay, beautiful. But I feel that both of you, not just yourself, but both of you, there was still some heartache involved. And so sometimes what happens is, you know, we meet someone, we're not just ready to really be involved. We're sort of blown away by them because we're just friends and we can just go hang out, we have drinks and parties and, you know, whatever, or just long walks. It doesn't really matter what you all do, you know. You go quilting and pottery and whatever. But there's a beautiful friendship that is growing over there. And then sometimes we get ourselves in this position where we realize like, oopsie, there's more in this connection than just friends. And I feel the reason why, maybe not for all of you, but for some of you, the reason why you're almost starting to place everything under a microscope right now, and having that almost like, when you think about it, don't get mad with me, but when you think about it, you may be overreacting here a little bit. All right, and the reason why you may be doing that is because you do realize on some level that, past all the how dare they type of thing, how dare they take the friendship, advantage of it like that, you may actually feel kind of the same. All right, so let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune in your recent past first. So you got the Six of Pentacles. Now you see what happened over there, Six of Pentacles. They started to fill your cup of love, but they started to fill it in such a way by making you realize who you are, which is a wonderful thing. The Empress and the Knight of Swords. You started to get whatever happened there in the recent past with this person. You started to get hope again. They started to fill your cup of love, but in such a way that you started to have hope for yourself again, for your own life again, which is a wonderful, wonderful way of going about doing things. All right. The Empress over there, speaking about abundance. This could be a person that might have liked you right away, but it also realized that you weren't ready at this particular point in time. So they did the honorable thing, they did the respectable thing, and it's not, they didn't play you. It's not like they were playing you, trying to soften you up, trying to get your soft parts out, or they sneaky get into your way. This is not what was happening here, okay? This was one of those instances where we see somebody and their happiness is more important to us. So even if it means that you go with somebody else and it may hurt their heart, they will still support that connection because your happiness is important to them. All right, that is what was happening over here. And you were the one that started to put on the moves here. I feel that you might have been making some jokes maybe, you're my boyfriend, you're my girlfriend, you're my husband, you're my wife, that sort of thing. But yeah, I almost feel like you kind of played the situation, okay? Current energy there for the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Cups together, the current situation. The Nine of Swords, okay? The Nine of Swords. Now, let's think about it like this. For somebody who might be saying that you're not interested in this connection, you're spending an awful amount of time thinking about it. You're spending a lot of time convincing a lot of people or yourself that this is not for you. Okay? Take me, for example. I eat almost anything on this planet. I don't like mint, though. I don't like fresh mint. I feel no desire to let everybody know that I don't like mint. If anybody says, are there any food preferences, I'll be like, okay, I'll have anything, I just don't like mint. That's it. I'm not going to go to a party, there's 150 people, and I say to everybody, like, you know what, I don't like mint. I can't believe these people have the audacity to have a dish here with mint. Can you believe that? I can't, wow, blows my mind. The way they're disrespecting me, how dare they, So, you may sort of want to look at the situation in the same sort of context, same sort of light. You may be blaming things a little bit out of proportion here, okay? And the question is why? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. There's 78 cards in the tarot deck. That one decided to come out. And the Queen of Swords. This is a reminder also for you, the Queen of Swords following on the King of Swords. This is a reminder also for you that this doesn't have to be the calamity that you foresee it to be. It doesn't. Okay? This doesn't have to be the calamity that you foresee it to be. It could be very different. Alright? And if I didn't decide that I was going to call your video Seeing Butterflies for Dragons, that is what I was going to call it. But it sounds sort of poetic, don't you think? Seeing Butterflies for Dragons. Alright. Okay, so the Two of, I decided to, or was guided to separately clarify this Two of Cups for you. That's coming together. So the first card you got was the Tower. Alright. And I don't know if you know the song. This is quite an old song, but I kind of hear it playing in my mind. That release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. Oh, come on. So strength at the bottom of the deck. This is about healing patterns. But then so you had the Tower, you had the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Four of Wands, followed by the Strength card. This is your marriage partner. Boom. That's it. This is it. Alright? This is your marriage material. Because on the other end of giving the situation time, you realize, yes, okay, everything that shines isn't gold, but, you know, sometimes we look at the other person, we realize that, you know, I might have held you in such higher court, and now I realize I literally saw a vision of some sort of little animal. I don't even know what it was. It looked like a koala or something. Wow. Little pointy ears though. Whitish. So, you know, this is a powerful thing when you sometimes realize, like, you know, when we're dealing with another connection, with another energy, you realize, oh my goodness, you know, she's not everything that I thought that she would be, you know. He is not, you know, a golden star reincarnated after all, you know. But then also sometimes realize here with the Seven of Swords that maybe, and there might be a little bit of a confrontation here, because I feel that you're dealing with somebody that, you know, they can be quite charming, but they could also be quite straightforward with you. They're like, but you know what? There are things about you that is not at 100% either, and I accept it about you. All right? And there's that realization, and it's almost like, I feel this is sort of like the thing that gets you, like, I can't believe that they said that to me, you know? And it's almost like one of those things where we're very perplexed sometimes. I mean, I can't believe, you know, that they said this to me. But in the same time, it's like, I can't believe that they said this to me. You know, be still my beating heart. I like this. All right, so let's clarify this Five of Wands going forward. This is not exactly one of those smoothing over connections though, you know. This is one of those funky ones. You might be with someone where you guys are quite like, you know, those couples that are always arguing. So you got the Emperor, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, and this is now for what's coming towards you, and you've got the Nine of Wands. There's some hurt and pain inside of you. I'm going to draw you one more card. You are not without pain, all right? You are not without baggage, and this connection is placing you in such a way, there we go, King of Cups. This connection is, and I feel when you look at this now, I don't want you to get me wrong, because this is a very good thing, okay? You are in a space where you're not really the best capacity of yourself right now. We don't always want to look at ourselves like that, but you're not really operating at your own fullest capacity right now. This connection coming in is like a divine gift to you, showing to you all the beauty that you could have always been, that you might not even have been aware of. In some ways, you may have been selling yourself short, all right? Where you might be that beautiful butterfly, but you're only seeing the, you know, the ugly dragony part about you. So whereas you've got grace, and I mean, butterflies can sort of fly against the wind, but you're just seeing yourself as this horrible, terrifying, you know, fire-blowing dragon. And it's instead of the beauty that you are. And I feel that the stability that you get within this connection is that, yes, you get to see that, you know, not with the other person's, well, with the other person, with you as well, even though you're getting to see that when it comes to you, that all the glitters also isn't gold. What you're also getting to see is you are getting to see the diamonds that you have always been, that you actually missed out on. All right? And maybe you realize that you don't have to be gold, because maybe you can be platinum, you know? There's pain and hurt within you. There's a situation that you've been carrying through with you probably all of your life, or most of your life. And that in many ways and in many forms, not only love, always had a very strong impact on your life. This connection itself is what is actually by showing you the truth of who you really are. So first of all, the truth of who you are not, you know, that booming that you had within your own mind, that you were like kind of like, you know, fooling yourself with. So first of all, that wall needs to be torn down, and that wall is getting torn down. And in a sense, it's almost like a turn on, like, you know, how can this person just speak to me like that? I mean, who do they think they are? But in the same sense, like, you know, ooh la la. But then it's you know, sometimes some people are just able to kind of get to the core of who we are, and they do it by simply being themselves, by having that honesty, by not being that pretentious. And so it's by healing that you actually become in this full space where you know, you're actually realizing that who and what you may have initially, you know, wanted to have nothing to do with can actually turn out to be the perfect person for you. All right. And then finishing off with one of these beautiful oracle cards, Oracle of your 7 energies, which was also actually given to me by one of my subscribers. I am such a lucky person. I am really so blessed. I'm so grateful. And I mean, I want you to understand that what I do it because I love it. At this particular point in time, in fact, of me recording these December 2020 readings, even right now, I actually wasn't having the best day, you know. Work was a little bit of pressure. I've had the onset of a flu coming through. So I really wasn't feeling sort of my tip-top. But it's when I do these readings for you, it's some, I don't know, like when you speak to tarot readers, I suppose it's when you find the thing in life that is that magical thing that makes you tick. And for me, it is tarot. Well, tarot and hypnosis, but especially tarot, you know, that's my thing. And it can pull me out of any situation. So thank you for letting me actually do that with you. It means everything to me, because it means that I actually get to live my dream. By doing what I do for you, my spirits are actually lifted. And as soulmates, that is how we actually help one another. All right. If the reading resonates with you, you're more than welcome to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And oracle card coming out there for you is willing release. Being willing to step away from a certain way of, you know, how things are or should be or must be, to opening to how they could possibly be, and that is how the magic actually come through. Okay? See you all next time. Remember, with my next readings, or I can't remember, I don't think I told you, but with my next readings, I've got 2021 readings coming out. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.